hey, like, honestly speaking, any match I play, I'm always afraid. May not look like it, but I'm always afraid of losing.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to be, right?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you don't want to be, when you get too confident where you're not afraid of losing, then I think you've done too much, and that's when you are going to lose.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Overextend yourself sometimes. So you've always got to have a little bit of a healthy fear.
All right, we have game 1 on Smashville. Honestly, it's been a very long time since I've seen this matchup played out, and I'm not too sure how this goes for either character. I'd imagine she, dominates neutral still, given her needle game and, her speed.
Right.
But Toon Link, I know, has the low percent strings that he needs to. He has the zoning with the Zaire and the boomerang if he needs to trade, as we just saw. But I'm still not too sure how this matchup goes. Any opinions on it?
No, I do say that Smashville is something you typically don't see people opt to first when they're playing against Sheik because of all the side kill shenanigans you can get with the platform. But Flea, pretty confident, and I think Toon Link does fine on this stage. So, I think it'll work out. But we might have some issues like with the Diddy matchup we were talking about earlier, Toon Link and Diddy, where Sheik's just going to be able, if Harlock can get in, he's going to dominate the matchup with his frame data and his ability to convert off of his grabs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So one thing I wanted to bring up was earlier that this stage, honestly speaking, is amazing for Sheik, and you should probably counterpick her there. However, I do want to say that in general, I feel as if FD may be a better stage for Sheik.
Right.
Smashville not too far behind, but just because you have to deal with her needles from a long distance, and most characters absolutely cannot deal with it. Even Toon Link, given the space, really can't deal with the speed that needles presents and the stage control that it gives Sheik. But at the same time, if on Smashville, you have a situation where you're almost always choked in the corner and you can't really get away from the ledge, as we saw there.
Right.
So I feel like it's just a trade-off of pick your poison. Granted, I'd imagine, Toon Link would probably want the poison of FD because you have room to work with. You have time to pull out your bombs again.
Right.
Whereas here,
Distance
I feel like,
she
can just play her game the way she wants to.
Yeah, and that's something that we're going to see here. And also, she gets some of the most crazy shenanigans using the platform I've ever seen. So, not a place I like to go against Sheik. But Flea coming in, getting some damage now, losing his stock early, but trying to put something on Harlock. See if he can get in.
We see, like, interesting about his play is that I feel like the moment he actually just stopped trying to pull bombs, he was actually doing a little bit better because we see Harlock just respecting every single bomb pull. But the moment Flea just decided, like, hey, screw bombs, I'm just going to go in and just fight you, he got a little bit percent on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, looking for the up smash read. That might have killed from the platform. It would have been close.
Oh, yeah. Up air, not going to do it.
No.
Just good percent.
Yep. Very strong move, though, and it will kill pretty soon. So Harlock's going to have to be careful about that.
Oh, shield pressure.
Yeah.
Woo.
I like to mix up with the bomb and coming away, getting the forward air.
Not going to be quite enough just yet.
Nope.
All right, forward air. Just going to poke and pry at the ledge.
And Harlock's just trying to retreat, see if he can find some distance to get and finally regain stage control.
Whew, that was so close. Those needles, if they connected, that would next game
kill.
immediately.
Been bouncing fish. All right. Harlock covering again with the neutral air. It's a very good option at the ledge for Sheik, especially. Oh, jump up and forward air, going to take it across the stage. I don't know if Harlock had the proper DI on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would have mattered. With that much rage on Toon Link, it may have just killed anyway.
Right.
But yeah, one thing I wanted to say too is that, again, he's being caught for jumping at the ledge almost every single time.
Right.
If you notice, if Toon Link has a bomb in the hand, he's going to generally jump because he wants to be able to throw it and get it out of his hand as quickly as he can.
Right.
So that's a habit that a lot of players actually have. Like, I have that habit myself sometimes too, and I have to be able to catch myself on it. But Harlock wisely just throwing out these nairs and just saying, hey, I'm going to stuff this before you even get the chance to throw it out.
Right. And it has a chance to cover the neutral get-up option as well. So, I mean, it's a good option for Sheik to cover at the ledge.
Oh, yeah. But as we speak, Flea's been doing a good job of just bringing this back and nickel and diming his way back into the game.
Which is what you have to do. I think he's got to play with rage here. Sheik famously known for not being able to kill. Some weak kill power. Needs some conversions. So if you can play with this 139% rage, he might be able to bring this back.
Oh, yeah. Grab forward throw.
Just missing the conversion there. Oh, forward air. Not going to do it.
And that's so scary.
Yeah.
That trade, and they're almost 60% apart. Ooh.
Yeah.
Super scary stuff. Oh, yeah. I think this may be one grab away. Back air.
Yeah. But again, Flea got Sheik up to 109%. Definitely could kill with a forward air right now.
Uh-oh.
And that's what Harlock's got to be afraid of right here on the edge of the stage. Can't come in too close.
And when the bomb starts into you, okay, that forward air's just going to do it.
Yeah. Forward air going to kill from the middle of the stage. But again, Flea really adapting right there, doing a really good job, like I was saying, using his rage, using his ability to rack up damage, to bring himself back in that game. And he had a chance at the end.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Definitely held his own until he really needed it, but just not able to close it out in time. That straight forward air eventually is going to kill.
It will.
So, got to be mindful of that. So one other thing I wanted to discuss a little bit is that Sheik's killing power. She's infamously known for not being able to kill, but I feel like people still underrate or underestimate her kill setups. She still does have kill setups at certain percents. And when you live really, really, really long to maybe 170, 180%, she does have jab, forward tilt as a kill confirm.
Right.
Granted, that's pretty late, so it's a stock ender in case you've been here too long.
Right.
But earlier than that, she has down throw to bouncing fish. It's not a complete kill confirm, but it is a 50-50 at certain percents. Even up throw up air is a 50-50 at certain percent. So she has things to keep in mind.
Right. There's a reason she's top tier. Like, she can't not get kills.
Absolutely. Now, this stage choice is, again, one that I'd see is not bad. It's in my opinion, probably Sheik's best stage.
Right.
But it's definitely something that Toon does like. You know, he wants the room to pull out bombs. He wants the room to be able to breathe for just a moment.
Yeah, he's got the distance here to set up some of his projectiles, try to wall Sheik out. But again, those needles, really tough to deal with for any character, especially Toon Link with trying to pull out a bomb or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. But Harlock kind of just going in a lot more.
Yeah.
We don't really see too many needles, and I feel like it's catching Flea a little bit off guard. He's still not giving him the room that he wants, so just being really aggro here and keeping on the pressure.
Yep. Just pressing the advantage, you know. You'll see Flea kind of come around, get on the backside of Harlock, and Harlock just closes that distance and tries to keep him again on the one side of the stage, doing a good job maintaining stage control.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Flea's just looking for any kind of grab or anything he can get in, get some damage, get to the middle. Staying in the air a lot, though, and that's going to be dangerous as Harlock comes in, tries to get that up smash.
Oh, yeah, but one thing I do want to say is that, again, if you're playing Sheik and you're roughly even in percent, I actually would consider that fairly good for the opposing player, just because, you know, generally speaking, that means you've been doing good with your trades, and you're most likely going to trade from a straight hit and kill her before she kills you.
Right. All right, Harlock gets the forward air. Has Flea off stage.
Oh, you know he wants that up smash.
Yeah.
He's waiting for it.
Flea's looking for something here. Looks for the up tilt. Harlock's shielding. Neither character really getting in. Finally, Harlock finds a forward air.
That bomb's going to interrupt the needles they want. But Nair is, again, cutting off that jumping option, not allowing him back to the stage.
Really good movement from both these players, weaving in and out of each other's range, staying spaced out. That's why we're not seeing a lot of hits right now. Both of them kind of respecting each other, scared to take a wrong trade and lose a stock.
Oh, yeah. Oof. That could have been that wrong trade right there, but Harlock able to barely jump out of that just in time.
Yep. It's the needles. Oh, looks for the bouncing fish. See if he can steal a kill really quickly.
All right. We see that Flea finally recognizing that he's being caught off jumping off the ledge, so he's just going to decide to roll this time. Ended up getting back to neutral, so good stuff to him.
Ooh. Really close right there. Another needle from Harlock, and that's just, it's just so good because it sends Flea up into the air. It lets Harlock have the stage by himself, and it's so hard to avoid.
Yeah, and as you see there, like complete stage control in Sheik's favor. And now Flea's forced to the ledge, and now he has to worry about he has to worry about the nair or a bouncing fish or anything clipping him.
Right. So Harlock catching the jump option right there, but Flea coming back with a conversion of his own, getting the forward air.
Yeah, killing Sheik almost 50% before Sheik actually got the kill herself.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that's going to be big damage. Oh, no, it's barely able to air dodge that.
Yeah. Harlock looking for a forward air, try to start a chain. Can't get it, or can't get in at all. And now we see Flea trying to press the advantage, and it gets turned to Harlock's favor really quickly. You see, haven't seen either of these characters get too much of a state where they're staying in the advantage and pressing the issue. It's been pretty even all match.
Oh, yeah. All right, up air. And again, I think giving Toon Link space is not something that he dislikes.
Right.
You know, it gives him this chance to set up the projectile camp game. And we've seen, again, he's been able to nickel and dime Harlock here and there with a boomerang, maybe an arrow, because he has the space to do that.
Yep.
And I feel like it's putting him back in this game. It's giving him this lead right now.
Right. And like we saw right there at the ledge, Flea's doing a good job covering as many options as he can with his boomerang, with his arrows, with his bombs. And while it might not hit Harlock, it's really going to limit the ability for Harlock to get back to the stage. It's going to limit where he can come to the stage. And that's key, because if you can predict where Harlock's going to react to something, you might be able to get a read and get a kill.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, forward air.
But now we see Toon League struggle. Actually has a pretty similar problem to Sheik. Doesn't really have the most efficient kill confirms in the sense of if you don't have a bomb, it's really hard to get that up smash or that forward air hit.
Oh, air dodge read, not going to kill though.
I think he jumped too, so it's going to be super scary. Okay, he's able to make it back.
Yep. Just missing that grab. Back are not going to kill.
Oh, super scary stuff.
Yep.
Not going to air dodge here. Great recognition there.
Yep, looking for the up air for the kill. But that's a 50-50. It's not going to kill if you don't air dodge.
Oh, yeah. Harlock in a tight position.
Ooh.
Flea getting a little antsy there with the up smash.
Yep. Wanting it all, really.
Oh, and another catch on his ledge jump is going to end that game.
Really long game there. Took full 5 minutes, and Harlock getting both stocks the same way, catching a jump from the ledge with the bouncing fish, picking up on Flea's habits, and